Good morning, East Leiden, and happy Friday. My name is Crystal.
And I'm Paulina.
And I'm Kenya.
And we are Student Council officers highlighting this week's student activities. We would like to inform you all that we have a new Student Council sponsor, and her name is Ms. Besso.
Student Council's main purpose is to serve the school and the community by organizing main events such as Homecoming, Junior Olympics, and the Blood Drive. We also make positive changes to benefit Leiden. We meet every Monday at 3:05 in the staff caf.
Please consider joining some of our events in the future and stay tuned for your chance to win next week's cookie giveaway. But right now, here are the members of the Eagles Eyes News staff with your weekly Eagle update.
Welcome to the show, East Leiden. I'm Raylene Cabral.
And I'm Leah Rodriguez. It's the end of another week, and for most of Leiden, we couldn't be happier for the weekend, especially the seniors.
For them, putting up with school is getting harder by the day, but we dive into how the school is putting up with them. Here's the exclusive report. Each year of high school is different, and senior year is one of the biggest challenges. Getting out of bed is the hardest thing to do. Our motivation is hanging by a thread, with graduation being the only thing keeping us going. But senioritis isn't just affecting the students. It's also affecting the teachers.
Seniors feel they're very entitled. Once after Christmas break, the second semester of their senior year, that they really do not have to do anything.
Attendance is a big issue for seniors, whether it's not coming to school all day or leaving halfway through the day.
They have to be a little bit more flexible because there's AP testing, there's field trips, there's a lot of things that come up towards the end of the year that you have to be flexible with, especially with seniors who may want to take an extra day or two.
My daily curriculum is affected because I have students coming in and out a lot, and there are some students who miss a day a week.
When the seniors' motivation starts to drop, teachers have to find ways to keep them engaged in their class.
I don't have a problem breaking from the captivating arena of mathematics and just talking about life.
How did that shark get to that head, you know?
That I can't explain. I can't explain. If I tried to do that gag, I'd be very upset.
And I'm constantly reminding seniors, especially, like, what are the major things that we have left to accomplish so that they have a sense of what's coming up before spring break, before prom, before graduation.
Hang in there, seniors. The end is almost near. And here's a reminder.
I tell my students, nothing stops us. We keep going, no matter what.
Being able to discuss pressing issues with someone of high importance seems impossible for most of us. However, Leiden was able to speak face-to-face with Illinois Congressman Mike Quigley over gun control.
Tuesday, our state representative, Mike Quigley, came to Leiden to talk to our students about gun safety and the steps to be taken in the future. Juniors Joshua Strauss, Danielle Wormerskirch, and Julia Roshinska organized his visit to emphasize the importance of recognizing such an important issue that will not go away without some action.
There's almost nothing you can't do right now in terms of advocacy. Those of you who are going to be old enough to vote, there's no excuse not to. But even if that's not the case, you can engage in campaigns.
Quigley had nothing but our safety in mind on his visit and explained the action being taken and his methods to best protect Illinois. Students were ready to get some answers and comfort for their concerns after continuous tragedy. For further information on his plan of action and how to reach him, visit his website and voice your questions and concerns. Now back to the studio.
Seems like Congressman Quigley was up to the task in taking our constructive criticism.
Speaking of constructive, last night, East Leiden began their path to a new building with a ground event. Eagles Eye Hector Gonzalez has the dig on the story.
Describe Leiden in one word.
Tilted towers. Unique. Old prison.
These are the current thoughts East Leiden students have, but not for long. Construction at East Leiden began on March 15th with the groundbreaking ceremony at Dodge Field. Students, teachers, and community members attended this historical event, which marked the beginning of a new Leiden. Dodge Field will become a new lunchroom, pool, and courtyard for East Leiden students, which our administration envisions as common areas for them. This will greatly reduce the crowdedness of the hallways and of the cafeteria. Dr. Poliak, our superintendent, gave us more information about the necessity and the estimated timeline of the construction.
There are a number of goals we're trying to accomplish with the construction project. First and foremost, this building is over 90 years old, so some of the spaces don't meet the needs of our current students. And so we want a larger student cafeteria and commons so we can stop doing split periods in the middle of the day. We'd like to add some new band and choir spaces that are more modern. We're going to add a preschool and daycare program. and a new aquatic center, which is going to allow us to put diving back in with our swim teams. It'll also allow us to add water polo for boys and girls. Construction at East Leyden should start in April, so next month, and then it will be complete for the beginning of the 2019-2020 school year. So it'll take about 14 months to build.
Hector Gonzalez, back to the studio.
Staying on the note of construction, the new sports studio is finished and ready to go. Without further ado, we send it to Stats by Joe.
What's up, Leyden? Stats by Joe here in my brand new East SBN studio, bringing you another Sports Minute. Now, 2 weeks ago, Leyden held their annual Winter Sports Award Show, which marked the official end to the winter season. Now, I will flip into the new season, and of course, that is a hint for this week's Team of the Week, Boys Gymnastics. Last week, Boys Gymnastics held the first sporting event for the spring season at Leyden, and of course, they took home the dub. Of that team, we give the Star of the Week to senior Faraz Harb. Congratulations to Faraz and the rest of the team on a great win and the best way to start the season. Now, for the rest of you guys at Leyden who really want to get a dub, next week is Junior Olympics, where each class goes head-to-head to see who reigns supreme in District 212, at least on the east side. Catch me next week right there on the sidelines at the games, but for now, Stats by Joe signing it back off to the studio.
From one sport with flips and twists to another, here's Victoria with a special announcement for any potential future cheerleaders.
Do you want to be a cheerleader? Now is your chance. Please join us for an informational meeting about cheer tryouts on March 22nd. We will meet at 3:45 p.m. in the 152 area. You will receive your tryout packet at this meeting. Tryouts will be April 9th through the 11th to become part of the Leyden Cheer legacy.
That's all the time we have for you today, but we did save some room for cookies. Last week, Mr. Jamaran quizzed us on what high school he went to. Correctly answering Oak Park River Forest secured this class some cookies, and that class is Miss Gorzinski's class.
Congratulations and enjoy your cookies. Here's this week's question.
Welcome back. Here's today's cookie contest question. What are the first names and the positions of all of the officers within the Executive Student Council?
To enter, find and follow at EaglesEye212 on Twitter and send them a DM and include the name of your second period teacher.
If you would like to follow the Student Council on Twitter, you can at ELHS_Suco212.
Thanks for tuning in, Leyden.
Have a great Friday, and remember, love the gold,
commit to the blue,
'cause Leyden pride is the move.
It's to the blue. I thought it was too blue.